So this is Qinyang City? It's indeed a rank 9 backwater county. This place is so messy I don't even know where to step. I can't believe Father actually sent me to such a dirty place, for the sake of a sect that hasn't even fully grown yet. Young Master is simply being careful. If a rank 1 sect were to appear, it would be enough to completely change the situation in southwest Yan province. With such hidden danger around, how can anyone sleep soundly? The city lord is simply thinking about the future of the West Yun province. I know. I don't need you to tell me. All I need to do is break the Iron Bone sect's backbone, and besmirch their name in order to make it impossible for them to recruit another disciple ever again. Dear customer, I see that you've been covering your nose this entire time. It's because you're not used to the dust storms that have been happening in Qinyang County these past few days, right? I have a mask that was personally designed by Sect Leader Jun. It's perfect for you. With this, you can also look as dashing as Sect Leader Jun. The sect leader said covering up one's ugliness is also a skill. Jun Chanxiao? He really is a big hero in Qinyang City. But I am here to destroy him. The Iron Bone sect is their base camp, so they must have set up many formations there. The plan is to lure their disciples over here and... Young Master, that... I came down the mountain to do some shopping, but to think that I would run into something as fun as this. Based on your words, you're here to target my Iron Bone sect, right? No. It's now called the strongest sect of all T. Those clothes. You must be a disciple of the SOET sect. A 9th grade martial apprentice. You must be an outer sect disciple, but since you're able to withstand one of my attacks, that must mean your body tempering has reached a high level. You should have some importance in the sect. Since I need bait to lure the SOET sect over, someone like you will be perfect. The heavens are helping me. Come again? What did you say? You're telling me someone attacked my disciple inside Qinyang City? That's right, Sect Leader Jun. The other party seemed to be a martial grandmaster. I'm afraid that your martial apprentice realm disciple will suffer. Martial apprentice? Isn't our weakest disciple a 4th stage martial master? Which disciple left the sect today? Sect Leader, it's the inner disciple's turn to go down the mountain this week. As for the person who went down today, it should be Yixingchen. And here I thought you were some big shot with how arrogant you were acting earlier. Are a few low-stage martial kings all you got? Remember to leave the repair fees before you scram. This Qinyang City is under Yixingchen's protection. Who the hell is the martial king here? This brat dares to act wildly. Young Master, let me do it. Stop. If you guys take action, I'm afraid that Jun Chanxiao will be alerted and won't dare come out. If that happens, all our plans will be for naught. The 4 of you, are you done? You deployed a suppression formation without any traces? It seems like your subordinates are all formation masters. Humph? This power. What a powerful formation. These martial kings even jumped up 2 stages in their realm. Suppressing the enemy will strengthen you. This should be the trap that you've prepared for my SOET sect. The SOET sect has always been praised for their combat prowess. We had no other choice but to pull you into the formation we prepared in advance. But do you think that the formation set down by these formation kings is my only move? My true trump cards that will allow me to kill Jun Chanxiao are the people behind me, those 4 martial emperors? I've known about them for a while now. How could you tell? And why aren't you affected by the formation at all? This level of suppression can't even compare to the 2nd level of the training tower. You said he's scared? I think you're out of your mind. From my understanding of him, the stronger the enemies are, the more excited he becomes. Ding, side mission, defeat the 4 martial emperors from the Lington capital. The kid is actually still able to move around under our trapping formation. He's definitely not simple. They must have some kind of special training back in their sect. You're overpraising us. Those kids don't need more praise. I need to increase the power of the formation. That's right, we need to humble them a bit. Alright, watch. Huh? Who are you? Mind your own business. I'm your daddy. Everyone, please accept these banknotes. The Lington capital caused trouble on your street because of our Iron Bone sect. They will definitely cause more damage in the future, so the sect leader has ordered me to buy the entire street. Sect leader Jun is too polite. He is the protector of our Qinyang City. Plus, this is too much. It's almost double the street's value. That's right, My kid is also training at your Iron Bone sect. That is a different matter, we can't let you suffer losses because of us. And the sect leader also plans on changing this entire street into a dragon washing something so we aren't suffering a loss. We hope everyone can keep some distance from this place. The strongest sect of all time will be showing its might now. Young master, we've been surrounded. No worries, it's just a small deviation from our plans. We have 4 martial emperors and 4 8th grade formation kings, we still have the upper hand. Make that 3 formation kings. This formation king is already done for. The other 3 are a bit more vigilant, they hid themselves with stealth formations the moment they noticed something was wrong. But now the power of your trapping array should have fallen greatly. I don't know if you're brave or simply foolish, you charged in here despite knowing about the formation. Gentlemen, go. 4 mid-stage martial emperors added to the power of the formation array should be very close to a high-stage martial emperor's strength. Even for me, this fight will be a little hard. Are you finally afraid? It's too late. We'll turn you into dust. Elder Jin. What do you mean, Elder Jin? That has such a bad ring to it. Just say my whole name. We've been separated into different spaces? Weren't we in our formation? What's the difference? Your formation, my formation. As long as I, Jin Dejuan, am here, everything within my sight is my domain. You 3 juniors, come out and greet me. Appear. He broke my stealth formation? It's an expert, we need to work together. Together. Beat him up like how we get beat up in the body tempering rooms. Those in front, if you're done, let the ones at the back have a turn, our hands are still itching. How cruel, at this rate, the amount of enemies appearing won't be enough for the disciples to vent their anger at all. You still have the heart to care for your disciples? Although we've been separated, you're still trapped in here with the 2 of us. What's more, this is a formation array that was set up on the spot. In a short while, the other 2 will be able to break in here. You will still die in the end. No, as long as I kill the 2 of you before the formation is broken, I will be fine. What's more, Elder Jin left you 2 in here with me. Because I asked for it. I have a new technique, that just happens to be in need of 2 lab rats. I'm both a martial king and a sword king, but whenever I attack, I can only use these powers independently. But that was only until I suddenly remembered a technique that I had forgotten about a long time ago. A technique that allows me to use both the powers of a martial king and a sword king at the same time. Spirit Armor Summon Avatar. What the heck is that? They have the same auras, do they also have the same combat strength? Today, this seat has a great bargain for you. We'll give you more for the same price. As expected of martial emperors. You're sturdy enough. Heaven and Earth seals, the great golden wheel. I have to admit that you're a lot stronger than we expected. You just stepped into the martial king realm, yet you're able to stand up to martial emperors like us without losing. 1 sword to break them all. Even that weird clone of yours can borrow the power of sword techniques to resist a martial emperor. But my companions have almost broken your formation. With 4 martial emperors against you, even you can only wait for death. You think you're the only one who has companions? Qian. The strongest sect of all time, inner disciples. Assemble. Qing Yang and I will bring 1 group to deal with the speed-based martial emperor, Yi Xingqian. Stop playing around, put down those 2 martial kings, you and Coyote Alphamicron Zuiji will lead the rest to deal with the other martial emperor. A few kids that are barely in the martial king realm want to stop us. Hee, this is like releasing a wolf into a herd of sheep, this might be a little brutal. Let them feel the might of a martial emperor. Apologies, I originally wanted to give you some face. But the juniors who can take the most beatings are all in the other group, so I must attract your hatred by slapping your face. I'll kill you. Careful, don't fall. I can't slap your face if you do. The sect leader once said that if you want to properly pull aggro, you have to keep doing it continuously. I'll crush all your bones. 2 blades pierce ears. Is such shameless behavior your all-time sex fighting style? It's a bit unsightly, but you can't deny the effectiveness. Old Wang, change of plans? Take out your trump card. That fan's signature looks familiar. Ignore the clone. Gotcha. I remember now, it's that master who's known for making godly weapons. This weapon is a little interesting. It's over. The all-time sect is done forever. That. When did you start having misconceptions like me being the clone? You people who keep provoking my all-time sect always have more and more phases. Too bad for you, as the strongest boss in this world. I'll always have more trump cards than you. You might have Master Fan's sword, but I have the godly weapons of the 5 tiger generals. Young man, was this body made by your spiritual power? Why does my crescent blade feel a little different? I went to the Lingyun Pagoda recently and added the fire, wood, and earth elements to your azure dragon crescent blade. I also added the water, metal, and fire elements to the Zhangba serpent spear. I got the weapon spirits with elements that would suit you best. Now I will fill in for the Grand Master, and together, we, the 3 heroes, will fight the martial emperors. Wait, these are only the 2 weapon spirits. Where is Jun Chan Xiao? Be careful, he must be scheming something. Let's go. Second master, third master is invincible. Is this guy a cheerleader? Humph, you dare to not pay attention while fighting against me? Too strong, it really deserves the name divine weapon. But Master Fan's soul harvesting sickle is also unordinary. It's not worse than. It shattered. Mine melted. After adding 3 weapon spirits, these 2 spears exceeded the limit of a divine weapon. And of course, that strengthened the weapon spirits even further. Now I wonder if the 2 of you are willing to use your martial emperor physiques to test out my divine weapon's sharpness? No, we can't lose. I still have a final trump card. Right, I can still use that. Even the Heavenly Mandate City is not our match, much less a hick from a rank 9 county. Oh, right, back when I got the Yellow Turban Army, I also got another spell from a great expert. I couldn't remember it back then, but now. What was the incantation again? Oh, I remember. Help me, Thunder Lord. This spell actually has no real power, but it's very effective for scaring others. But the young master of the Lingting City is not bad. He's still standing upright even after all this. The young master is amazing. He's still resisting the enemy. Is the young master finally going to go all out? Sect Leader Jun, please spare this lowly one's life. Haha, you can still be taught. Let's follow the old rules. Everyone, line up. And hand over all the valuables on your body. We repelled 4 martial emperors just like that without a single casualty. Little Jin, this is an everyday occurrence here at the all-time sect. Our sect is indeed extraordinary. But I do have a question. Are we really a righteous sect? Why do I feel like our actions are always a little devious? This is the ultimate last resort you mentioned earlier? Are you hiding anything else? We don't have to explain our policy to you again, right? I understood it. I'm really not hiding anything else. I've already taken out everything. Lenient on those who behave, punishment for those who resist. This treasure is something my father found in a mysterious forest here in Qinyang County a long time ago. It's said that it can make all life disappear in a radius of 1,000 kilometers. My other goal for bringing 4 martial emperors here was exploring the mysterious forest. You're lucky you came to challenge my strongest sect of all time first. Otherwise, not a single one of you would have been left alive. The side quest this thing unlocked is a super high-risk gamble. Sect leader, here are the things you wanted. But what's with all these weird things? A black donkey's hoof? An ink block? Who are you worshipping, sect leader? I thought you were an atheist. This is the person who will protect us in our upcoming journey. 3 pure ones above, please bless me with an ultra-rare reward. Draw. Congratulations to the host for completing the side mission, drawing a hidden reward, obtained experience talisman 3, obtained Saint Grade Transformation Fluid 1. Congratulations to the host for completing the hidden mission, you have obtained the qualifications to buy the primary grade Sword Dao Talent Fluid, primary grade Formation Talent Fluid and the Martial King Pill. A primary grade Sword Dao Talent Fluid? Then my SOET sect can mass produce Sword and Martial Dual Kings? System. Quick, let me take a look. Primary grade Sword Dao Talent Fluid. Price, 5,000 contribution points. I thought I had accumulated a small fortune, but even with all my money, I can only buy 3 bottles. System, the price inflation on your things is too high. I really want this thing. How about this? Let's remove a 0 and say it'll cost 500 a bottle. Remove a 0 from your head, you're too unscrupulous. Sect leader. Little Long Long is shining. I think he is about to wake up. Oh, it didn't take much time. Quick, Bring me over. My condolences. He left in peace, just give whatever you can. You little brat, you even fooled me. I told you to build a hibernation hall, but you built a morning hall instead. But Sect leader, you said you wanted little Long to sleep well. Yeah, I wanted him to sleep well, not sleep forever. Go back and study room design. What kind of crap is this? There aren't even any flower ornaments or couplet papers. The commotion little Long causes gets bigger and bigger every time. Let's build a formation array to protect this place first. The Sect leader is very creative when setting up formation arrays. But why did he leave so many openings in the formation? You really evolve into a random form every time you go into hibernation. Instead of a dragon, you look more like a chiling. But you seem to only be at the peak Martial King level. Is it because the hibernation tea was too short? Owner, don't look down on me. Once I go all out, I can even defeat a mid-stage Martial Emperor. But after that, I will be weakened for a period. Then it'd be better for you to save it for critical situations. But I must say, it's good that your power increases so much, but your control over your flames gets worse. Every time you wake up from your hibernation, I lose another building. But I suddenly got a great idea after looking at your dragon horse form. I'm a divine beast, a dragon. How could you make me pull your carriage? What do you mean carriage? This is every man's dream, an RV. With the SOAT Sect's current status, only a dragon is worthy of pulling this. If you had siblings, I would have 9 dragons pulling this to show our majesty. Doggy, why are we going to the Demon Ridge Valley? Is it to investigate the moving severed hand? That severed hand is not simple. From what I can tell, its original body should be an undead. 2 days ago, I tried burning it with little Long's dragon fire, but it didn't even leave a scratch. It's completely different from the undeads that we know of. But there's one thing that's for sure. If we ignore it, this thing will eventually lead to a disaster, a potentially world-ending disaster. Did we run over something? Did the wheel break? I should have tried to pull the shock absorption technology first. The wheel is fine, but we ran over a dead armadillo. And it looks like it's rotting. Forget it, we're only 10 kilometers away from the Demon Ridge Valley. Everyone stay alert. There's no mistake. The Valley Master's right hand is back. After 10,000 years, the world will finally return to the hands of our holy religion. Demon Ridge Valley. This place feels so dreadful. We must charge forward for the treasures. I have Ma Xing and Ingshu protecting me. I don't care if you're a zombie or a vampire. I will exterminate all of you. Territory of the Demon Sect, all trespassers will be killed. These undead are pretty alert for beings with no consciousness. They've been charging at us non-stop ever since we stepped foot in the Demon Ridge Valley. Even their cores have been corrupted. I wonder if it can still be used. But the most important thing is, why am I the only one who has to fight these smelly rotting zombies? While you all drink tea? Well, you were the one who killed the first undead. Since you've already touched the stinky, rotting flesh, might as well just keep going. I'll leave the rest to you. It's too disgusting. I don't want to touch it. I've already ripped all of my uniforms for this month, so I only have this one left. If this gets dirty, I will have nothing to change into. All of you and your excuses. Forget it. Give me a cup of tea too. After dealing with the smell for so long, I'm all ready. Where's your humanity? I did the dirty work and you're still discriminating against me? You're too smelly. Go take a bath first. I thought they were joking. I can't believe they even gave me a complete bathing set. I was wondering why we brought these things with us to hunt zombies. And here I thought this Demon Ridge Valley only had those soulless undeads. Since you've decided to take action, there's no need to keep hiding. Come out. Oh? Old friends, how did the two of you end up together? It's been a while. Isn't it obvious that we're working together now because of your sect? Jun Chanshao is now comparable to a martial emperor, so we have no choice but to avoid him. But since you're alone, we don't mind taking you down first. Take me down. Your appetite is not small. The two of you should still be in the Martial King stage, right? Don't you think my sect leader will rush over as soon as he hears the sound of us fighting? Humph, within this barricade, not even a trace of aura will escape, no one will detect us. Do it now. Then let me teach you a lesson about what it means to dig a hole for yourself. Humph? Yi Xingqian's aura disappeared? Did he encounter a problem? But I didn't detect any powerful presence nearby. System, can you find Yi Xingqian? Yi Xingqian, he will be fine. There aren't many people who can kill him in this world. What's going on? Why is my spiritual power draining so fast? Is it because of you? Are you devouring my spiritual power? You reacted pretty quickly. Up until now, all my opponents have had their spiritual power completely devoured by the first exchange. You're not bad, but this doesn't change anything. Taking you down is still only a matter of time. Plus, even if you were to meet someone dangerous, that kid has an undefeatable trump card. Devouring spiritual power? This is my first time seeing something like that. How interesting. You said that not even a single trace of aura would escape this place? That's perfect. I happen to have a move that I don't want too many people to know. How do I describe it? How arrogant. It's like someone who normally plays a smith, suddenly remembering the password to his main account. Oh my god! He definitely isn't just a martial king. A martial emperor? No. He's even stronger. This green hat wearing bastard sure runs fast. It's a shame that I'm still to 0 weak right now. I can't maintain this state for very long. I'll wait until I can hold it longer before telling the others from the sect. Otherwise, that scoundrel of a sect leader will definitely call me the fastest man of all time. I'm back. You're done already? Worthy of being our sect's fastest man of all time. There's actually another living being in this ghostly place? Oh, I see. It's a living monkey. Little monkey, your aesthetic tastes are not bad. You've been using my handsome face the entire time. Your shape-shifting skill has caused quite the trouble for my drizzle hall. Let's just settle things here. Why don't you show me your true form? I'm warning you, you better let me go now. My teacher is not someone you can offend. I'll promise that I won't cause trouble for you anymore. I'll have you know, my teacher is Bo. I'll give you one more chance to speak properly. Otherwise, I can't guarantee that I won't accidentally turn you into monkey kebab. My name is Zhao Dodo. I'm a six-eared macaque. My race's innate talent allows us to change our forms. What's more, if we observe the target long enough, we can also copy their aura. And I can also control plants. Didn't you say that you have a teacher? Bo something? What's the point in keeping you if you're just a ticking time bomb? Why shouldn't I turn you into kebab right now? I've already been kicked out. My teacher said that I shouldn't look for him even if I die. I can join the all-time sect. My disguise is impeccable. I'm very useful. So what? I can transform into either gender. He's strongest sect of all time is looking for talents like you. Let's sign the contract right now. Right. Can you transform into other animals? You. What are you planning to do? Valley Master, they are about to enter the formation. Yes, I understood. I will be sure to leave an intact corpse. Crap. We're trapped. Whoa, this formation structure is pretty ancient. Some of the formation nodes have disappeared over 1,000 years ago. Ding, a side mission has been triggered. Sect leader. Kill all the undead beasts in the sealed space, 10,000. System, are you sure you didn't accidentally put in too many 0? You want us to fight against a beast tide. At least give me a fortress if you want me to fight a horde of undead beasts. Sect leader. Here's the fortress you ordered. I must say this ability of yours is quite useful inside a forest, Dodo. Too bad it's still an ordinary plant in the end. All these undead beasts are above the martial master realm. This tower won't be able to hold on for long. Once all the undead beasts have gathered, I'll dispel the wood under your feet and watch you get mauled to death by the undead underneath. Little monkey, since you've joined our strongest sect of all time, I suggest you settle down honestly. Or else, I might accidentally think about the sinister intentions behind your spiritual power just now. I wouldn't dare. Is because you no longer have any regrets left in this world. I swear. I, Zhao Dodo, am unwaveringly loyal. It won't be long before this tower collapses. I guess we will still have to get our hands dirty to get rid of over 10,000 undeads. With the combat power you two possess, fighting with ordinary enemies won't help in your training. I brought the two of you out this time for two reasons. 1. You have the strongest physiques, and 2. I want to allow you to progress a step further. Are you ready? Humph, I was waiting for you. Frost Sword God Technique. Not only do these undead beasts not fear death, the sect leader also warned us about letting their attacks break our skin. Although the sect leader gave me a water attribute sword, it's perfect for the current situation. The sword manifests the essence of water, while I let the endless flames burn. And when the two combine, mist concealment. Oh, Shinchin is able to bend the battlefield to his advantage, but still, I didn't expect these undead beasts to rely on their vision. I guess it's a little different from my previous world. I wonder if the undead in this world are contagious. Where's Yueji? He hasn't done anything for so long that I forgot to monitor how he is doing. It's a good thing I took off my clothes. Otherwise, I definitely would have had to ask senior brother Qin Yang for next month's uniform budget in advance. This kid, he's slapping away the low-stage martial ancestor realm beasts like mosquitoes. He's either gonna obtain a saint body or become One Punch Man. Qian, how are your preparations going? These two kids have already turned on their weed whacker mode. I'm ready. I seal. Bone rehearsing. How is that still an ice attribute spell? It's obviously a meat grinder. But the formation array is still unharmed even after such an attack. Ding, congratulations, you've completed the mission and obtained 1,000 contribution points. Ding, please eliminate the 1,000 beasts within the sealed space. The undead beasts came out of the ground? And this aura. The weakest one is at the peak of the martial ancestor realm. The strength of this wave can't even be compared to the last one. Zuiji, Xingchen, come up. The one who trapped us here is trying to slowly drive us to exhaustion. Well, I don't want to disappoint them either. So I shall use all my strength. Without a consciousness, even with the body of a martial king, it won't be able to harness even a third of its power. You're dreaming if you think you can beat us with these kinds of corpse wave tactics. Still not showing yourself? You're pretty patient, then I'll show you something even more fun. Heaven and Earth 9 seals. The corrupted beast cores are burrowing into the ground? Are the beast corpses just an outer shell that these are controlling? The first wave had 10,000 undeads, the second wave had 1,000. You're trying to merge and evolve while hiding underground, huh? Exploding fist. Here's Johnny. Humph? These beast cores are indeed trying to merge while hiding underground. If I didn't stop then, there might have been peak martial kings next, or even martial emperors. Now that I've destroyed the trap, the mastermind behind this will probably not expose themselves either. I'll bring these cores back for Elder Wei to experiment with. Dog Sect Leader, come up quickly, we've prepared a change of clothes for you. Hey, that nickname. Others will think that I'm bullying you. Now that you have entered my blood pond. Do you really think you can leave unscathed? Doggy. Stay back. Don't come any closer. The blood is poisoned. I suggest that you don't try anything, now that he has been infected with my corpse poison. Besides dying, he will also only listen to me. Kill them all, my corpse slave. Took you long enough. If I didn't act like I fell for your little trick, you really would have just kept on hiding, huh? You're relying on this little metal plate to control the undead beasts and hide yourself, right? How you entered my blood pond? How are you not affected by the corpse poison? How did you know the effects of the corpse poison? You even acted it out perfectly. Did you really think this seat would barge in here without preparation despite knowing that we will be fighting the undead? My disciples and I have been eating these detoxification pills like candy the entire time. As for how I knew how to act, I've seen countless movies about this back in my hometown. Of course, the most important part are my amazing acting skills. It looked so convincing. Were you really just acting, Sect Leader? I told you guys to pay attention during our acting classes, but all of you spend 3 days fishing and 362 days drying the nets. Of course, you don't understand how to act properly. Stanislavski once said. Sect Leader, if you were just acting, then what you did with a senior sister just now sure was meaningful. You even pulled her clothes away and bit her. Is this the thing between you and senior sister what you were talking about before? What was it called again? The unwritten rules? You are so dead.